What's to prevent me from flying like all the way to like Sarasota?
The gears progress a lot, so all you gotta do is let go.
Let go. Okay. Easy. Easy. Woo! 70% of the Earth's surface is covered in water. Each location is unique. It's pink. This water is literally pink. Each location is special. Woo! And everyone is drawn to its shores. My pièce de résistance. And we start on the west side of South Florida, home to the best beaches in the U.S., St. Pete, Clearwater. This is St. Pete, Clearwater. Love the shorts, man. But beyond the incredible stretches of white sand, I guess you could say the sand feels exactly the way that it looks. You know how soft flour is when you put your hand in a bag of flour? Feels like I'm walking on that. There's so much more to this amazing destination than just fun in the sun. Just take a walk and look up. There are iconic museums and murals around every corner. But my first stop is the magical Chihuly collection. Dale Chihuly is from Washington.
Yep.
What is it about St. Pete, Clearwater that he decided to have a collection in this area?
Well, it actually all started with him having an exhibition at the Museum of Fine Arts here in St. Pete. People here loved it so much that it inspired the board of the Montreal Arts Center to acquire a large permanent collection of Dale's work.
This almost makes you feel like you're in the ocean.
Yeah. Water is a huge inspiration for him. He does a lot of stuff that relates and looks like it comes from the water. People are just enchanted by his work, and glass is just so attractive.
It really is. And once you've got a taste for the glass, try blowing your own piece at the Hot Shop just a few blocks away.
Inside of here, we house 350 pounds of clear molten glass held at a temperature of 2,175 degrees Fahrenheit.
Oh my God, that is hot.
Swing that bad boy. There you go.
So, what's the art scene like here in St. Petersburg, Jeremiah?
Yeah, thriving art scene here in St. Pete. A lot of it stems all the way back to the original collectors of Dali. They ended up opening a museum here in town. And I think that really kind of kicked some things off. Hold that in the same spot, bring this hand up, and start turning that pipe.
It's hot on my wrist, Jeremiah. I thought the beaches here were hot. Ah! Ooh, look at that.
That's looking like a banana all of a sudden.
Hell yeah, it is.
Wait for it. Nice job. Back to the heat.
Look at that! It's so cool! With the sun high in the sky, I cruise my way downtown in search of the perfect bite. And with an array of restaurants on every block, it'll be hard to choose. Smells incredible. But I think I found the perfect place. Whenever you ask one of the locals where we should go, everyone's like, go to Bodega. This is where the Cuban food is at. How long have you lived here for?
I've been here for 6 years in St. Petersburg.
Okay.
I love it. The downtown area is blowing up. It's good for music, for art, different cuisines. Really digging it here.
What do you recommend?
The Cuban sandwich.
That makes sense. That's a good sandwich. Wow. Look how many layers of deliciousness there are to this. You've got the cheese, you've got one layer of meat, pickles, another layer of meat, this delicious sauce on here. It's soft inside and kind of crispy and hard on the outside, sort of like me. And once you're fully fed, let's be honest, there's nothing better than being back on a beach. And at Fort DeSoto Park, you're less likely to lay out than to take flight. Look at this place, man.
Beautiful spot.
Not a bad place to call your office,
I know, right?
What exactly is going on behind me right now?
So today we're out here doing a little kiteboarding. All these kites are inflatable. Basically launch them off the beach. Once they get in the air, they're being powered only by the wind, so there's no motors, purely just the wind pulling you along.
Is kiteboarding one of the more popular sports in St. Pete,
For sure.
Clearwater?
The sport's grown a ton in our area because we have so many protected flats. So we have tons of shallow water, makes just learning super easy.
So what you're saying is if you're into kiteboarding, or if you want to learn how to kiteboard, St. Pete Clearwater is the place to
Yeah,
be.
I own a kite school right here. I used to travel the world competing, I've seen it. This is the spot you want to come.
What's to prevent me from flying like all the way to like Sarasota?
The gears progress a lot, so all you got to do is let go.
Let go. Easy, easy. Woo! It's magic hour. Perfect time to explore, make some new friends. It's nice meeting you. And grab a drink at the Green Bench Brewing Company, one of over 40 craft breweries on this side of the Gulf Coast. Arriba, abajo, para centro. I feel like I've known these people forever. I mean, everyone's so nice, everyone's so warm, everyone's so welcoming. Oh, that was good. Give it up.
Ready?
1, 2, 3. Action and adventure. This is a workout, man, but it's fun. Art, culture, and entertainment. Ricochet! Woo! Buddy! St. Pete Clearwater is a water world well worth diving into. First Look is sponsored by St. Pete Clearwater. Visit St. Pete Clearwater, where 35 miles of white sand beaches welcome you to Florida's Gulf Coast. That's salty. Whoa, buddy, that'll wake you up in the morning, huh? In the south of France, there's an utterly surreal sight that you have to see to believe. In French, how do you say pink? Rose. Close? Rose. That's beautiful. Massive pink salt marshes neighboring the French village of Grisons, spanning nearly 1,000 acres. And in a region famous for its fermented grapes, salt maker Louny Gabineau is harvesting incredibly high-quality salt from a very unique locale. I've never seen anything like this. It's pink. This water is literally pink. What gives it this pink color?
C'est une algue.
So it's not actually then the salt crystals that are pink. It's the algae surrounding the salt?
C'est exactement ça.
Just salt, no water?
Yeah. Il faut prendre juste dessus.
Okay.
On peut le poser là.
Okay. What then distinguishes your salt from other types?
Je suis la 4e génération à faire du sel à Grisons. On essaie vraiment de récolter à la main, de perpétuer une tradition.
So it's safe to say there's a lot of salty dudes in your family, huh?
Ouais.
Huh? Yeah.
Oui. Là, on est en train de ramasser la fleur de sel. C'est le meilleur produit qu'on peut réaliser.
You said fleur de sel?
Fleur de sel.
Fleur de sel, which translates into flower of the salt.
Yeah. Le cristaux est tout fin.
Wow.
Qui va se cristalliser au-dessus de l'eau, avec des conditions météo très particulières. On a du soleil et beaucoup de vent.
You take the Mediterranean seawater, and then with the help of the sun and the evaporation, you're left with pure salt. The creme de la creme. This really is something. And once you got a taste of the salt, your taste buds are ready for more from the sea. Would you consider yourself an oyster expert?
Yes.
Question everyone wants to know, elephant in the room. Are oysters an aphrodisiac?
Yes, elles sont vraiment aphrodisiaques. Par expérience.
At their family-owned restaurant, Les Saint Bart, Florent Tarbouriesh and his children, daughter Florie and his son Roman, are growing some of the most exceptional seafood you've ever tasted. Your family seems like you guys are all very, very close-knit. How important do you think that is to the overall experience?
Un des piliers vraiment de notre famille, c'est la passion.
Fed by the salty Mediterranean Sea, fresh runoff from the Rhone River and the Canal du Midi, the Lagune des Two maintains a delicate mixture of mineral-rich waters ideal for farming shellfish. This is not what I pictured it being. This is amazing.
Là-bas.
When an infant oyster grows to about an inch, 100 of them are cemented to an 8-foot string and affixed to a solar-powered pulley system which raises and submerges the mollusks into the sea. Why do you have the oysters here on these ropes?
They have to be out of the water 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hours per day. This one, take this. Yes.
Don't want to lose these.
If the oysters stay in the water, they stay always open and the muscle is very small.
They're not working out.
Exactly.
But then when you pull it up out of the water, it has to close.
Yes.
And that's why its muscles are so big.
Yes.
Like you, big muscles.
To keep water inside, they have to make mother of pearl.
It has to create mother of pearl to protect itself?
Yes. That is a big difference between our ourselves.
How old is this technique?
1 century.
A century?
More century.
No kidding. Put the line up through there.
Yeah.
It's gonna pull them all off. It's gonna snap them all off. Oh, look at this. Check this out. Let's do another one. This is so much fun. How long does it take for them to get this size?
2 or 3 years.
Ooh, that's a big one. Look at the size of this guy. Oh, yeah.
We have to taste.
No time like the present. Drum roll.
The size is perfect.
This is perfect.
Chin.
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 Bon appetit.
Bon appetit. That is a tasty oyster.
Yeah?
Oh my God. All this work, this was 5 years?
Yes,
5 years.
Yeah.
Does it make you feel proud to know that we are eating something that you spent 5 years of your life raising?
Yes, sure. I'm very proud. And we are very proud of the quality of the mother of pearl.
Look at that mother of pearl. This is a very healthy sign.
Yeah, sure.
Because it's beautiful.
For us, it's our passion.
Passion,
Passion. C'est le goût de la passion. The taste of the passion.
that is delicious. Sweet, salty, and the texture. Very good texture. Good muscle tone. It's not too squishy. It's not too hard. It's right in the middle. So it's a good balance.
No good. Perfect balance.
Perfect balance.
If this isn't living, I don't know what is. Oh, merci. Merci beaucoup.
De rien. Welcome.
Accommodations for first look provided by the Wyndham Grand Clearwater Beach, the most stylish spot under the sun. Summer in Montreal is a beautiful time of year. As you venture through the streets and sidewalks, there's a secret oasis that beckons those who seek a watery adventure in the middle of the city walls. And filling me in on the latest wave of excitement to hit this urban oasis is surf instructor Alex. Santi,
Sante Johnny.
when I think of surfing, Canada and Montreal especially doesn't really strike me.
Because we're not close to the ocean at all, so we're surrounded by a river. We're river surfing out here, and people just are getting to know more about it. I think there could be 15,000 surfers around here that come every summer.
Wow.
Yeah.
In ocean, you're dependent on the weather and wind and that sort of thing to create waves.
That's the cool thing about river surfing. The wave is always there. It's an endless wave. You could sleep on this wave.
Sleep on the wave.
You could.
Have you done that?
Not yet.
So there she is. The St. Lawrence River where it culminates into Lachine Rapids.
That's it.
They look beautiful, man. I'll tell you, when I envisioned Montreal, this is not exactly what I pictured. Looks like a washing machine.
Yeah, pretty much. There's a lot of stuff going on in there too. There's massive sturgeons, longer than you.
There's fish in there bigger than me.
Oh yeah.
Perfect. How long is the St. Lawrence River?
It starts from the ocean, you know, and it goes straight into Niagara Falls. So from Toronto to Nova Scotia.
And how many surf spots are there along the way?
I would say there's a lot of surf spots out there, but the main ones is gonna be the bunny waves.
The bunny wave.
We have a name in French for it, vague à guy, geese wave.
So we're gonna change the name from Geese Wave to Bananas Wave.
Bananas wave?
Yeah. Let's do this, brother. Surf's up.
Banana bro.
The way you normally surf is you come up from over the wave. This one, you're actually going into the wave.
That's it. There's a sweet spot where you want to get the wave.
Yep.
It's just at the end of this white water. It's the part of the wave that will hold you the best. That's the beauty of river surfing. If you surf this wave, you'll surf any wave. So I'll go first now, I'll call you.
Ready?
Paddle, paddle, paddle. Yeah, there you go. Watch the bubble. You want to be right next to the bubble. Oh! Flat on the board.
This is Montreal! Woo!
Yeah, on your toes, on your toes. Hell yeah. How good was that?
What a rush!
Said it himself.
Awesome, dude. That was sick.
You nailed it.
Man, honestly, I'm not gonna lie, what a workout. I'm like burnt. When I couldn't even figure out a way to stay in the wave, I was like, this is not happening. Wipe out! sounds, the feeling, the sights. I mean, it was incredible. I mean, just look around. I mean, this is such a beautiful landscape. I never knew until today that you could surf inside a river. I'm ready for the next wave.
Yeah, it's just a normal day in Montreal.
You got some room on your couch I can come crash or what?
Come over.
Done.
Yeah.
We'll be out here every day.
Go, man.
On our blue planet, the majority of fresh water is actually locked up in snow and ice. And there's no better place to experience that than in Seward, Alaska. Set on the southern shores of the Kenai Peninsula, this region of Alaska is famous for its diverse wildlife and sprawling natural beauty. Wow! Look at that! This is unbelievable! I've never been in a helicopter before. What? What's so crazy about Alaska is how it goes from so lush and so green to just barren and icy, like in the blink of an eye.
If you want to fly in the most amazing place, come to Alaska.
I mean, look at this place.
So what you're looking ahead of you there, Johnny, is your glacier.
That's it?
That's called Godwin.
Godwin's looking good.
Welcome to the glacier, my friend.
Dude. Shall we? Back on. On belay. Ryan Fisher co-owns Exit Glacier Guides and provides an adrenaline-packed Alaskan adventure with an emphasis on safety.
Being able to bring people into this environment
So sick!
and kind of show them a little piece of Alaska that is really difficult to get to and that they wouldn't be able to see in any other way is pretty special.
Until you actually get here and you actually experience this firsthand, you really get a whole different feel for it.
But the secret to a successful climb comes down to a talented team of gifted guides like Trevor Kresnar. How do you hold this? So this strap goes where?
Between your thumb and pointer finger, and then we just want our pinky all the way to the bottom.
In the loop.
Perfect. How you feeling on that?
That only looks like about a 50-foot drop, so.
You'll survive. I haven't dropped anybody yet.
Yeah, not yet. Yet being the operative word.
The big thing is keeping your heels down.
Really?
Some folks will like go up on their
Yeah, and you'll slip out. Yeah. Okay.
leaning back on the harness. Keep your feet nice and wide as we come over the lip.
This feels weird.
Nice work, Johnny.
This is incredible. It really is like a spiritual experience being here.
Feet at the same level.
Okay.
So we're stable, and then our tools, one high and one a little bit low.
Got it. One hand, then both feet. Different heights?
Yeah, one high, one low.
It's a lot tougher than it looks, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, keep those heels down, nice short steps.
Everything about being up here, the air, it just feels crisp and it feels clear. This ice, you can almost feel like the history of Alaska buried deep within this glacier. There's absolutely no way to comprehend this feeling, and there is no way to top this experience. It's awe-inspiring. Woo! My brother!
There's a sense of satisfaction every time you finish a climb that never really dulls and never goes away.
Well, goodness glaciers, boys. Off to our next adventure.
Where are we headed to now?
We're going to Bear Glacier, my friend.
Bear Glacier.
10-minute flight.
A glacier is in constant motion. It can grow longer or it can recede.
How amazing is this?
Alaska just always one-ups itself.
One way researchers are able to track glacial movement is by monitoring the position of the terminus, which is the end of the ice.
Wow.
Isn't that crazy?
Look at that. That's unbelievable.
When the glacial terminus weakens, enormous blocks of ice calve or break off into the sea. You're left with hypnotic icebergs, and guide Maya Hunger of Liquid Adventures gets you closer to them than you ever thought possible.
So cool. We're like in a big glass of water surrounded by ice cubes.
Exactly, yeah. But these ice cubes are 10 feet tall on the right side and 20 yards wide. And if it's like 10 feet above, there's at least 20 feet of ice below.
That's why they call it
the tip of the iceberg.
Hey.
Exactly.
What is it about these waters that keeps bringing you back?
Oh, it's always changing. You come out every single day and it's different.
And how has this landscape that we're currently in, how has it changed?
The glaciers are getting shorter. Basically, imagine a river that's running out of water.
Okay.
Our glaciers are essentially just losing ice.
What do you think is the cause of that?
The snow that we get in the winter is not sticking around anymore because the summers are warmer. And so our glaciers are also falling in volume as well as power.
What type of effect is that having on the local economy in Alaska?
It's hard to quantify. One of our #1 things people come to see in Seward is the glaciers. As they start to recede, probably
Tourism recedes.
the tourism recedes with it.
That looks like a big piece just fell off, huh?
Oh yeah.
It looks like ice cream.
Totally.
It's beautiful though.
This landscape and these ecosystems have been shaped for so long by having glaciers around. That's one of those things that most people are pretty concerned about is the balance, just the balance of our ecosystem overall.
What can the everyday person do to try and save this amazing landscape?
Obviously, lessening your carbon footprint is great. So buying local actually can also help. If you're eating well, if you're supporting your local community, then you're supporting this up here too.
It's all interconnected.
Yeah.
So whether you're looking to soar, ride the perfect set, pull your supper from the shore, or get soaking wet, the most important takeaway is to never miss an opportunity to step into liquid. We'll see you next week.